lama dalam merekam layar yang ada di PC. Oke, kita lanjut. Game tentang yang belum
Sitting down and reading the newspaper. I should have been a reception clerk. I would have certainly been healthier.
Detektif swasta yang kemampuannya biasa saja, tapi dia dapat kasus, dibebankan dengan sebuah kasus pembunuhan di mana ada seorang laki-laki menitipkan seorang anak kecil perempuan kecil kepada Jack sebelum dia mati. Kita cari tahu siapa wanitanya dan dia bakal menemukan bahwa ini loh sifat asli manusia tuh kayak begini. Kita lanjut.
Sitting down and reading the newspaper. I should have been a reception clerk. I would have certainly been healthier.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going? That's the way to the rooms, but I don't think you're one of my guests.
I'm looking for a woman.
Well, who isn't nowadays? Hey, you. Well, who?
Sitting down and reading the Sitting down. There are some candies in this bowl. Sitting down. There are photographs of black musicians hanging everywhere, probably. There are photographs of black musicians hanging everywhere, probably jazz players.
Hey,
I'm looking.
Well, who isn't nowadays?
There are photographs of black music. Hi, do you own this place?
Well, depends on who wants to know.
I'm a friend of one of your guests.
The last guy who introduced himself as such destroyed a room for a thing about lovers, so pardon me if I'm a little wary of friends of my guests.
I'm a private detective.
A private detective. I guess someone has gotten himself in trouble.
More or less. It's about a girl.
A girl, you say? There are a lot of them here. And for a few bucks, they can give you a night that will stay in your memories for a long, long time.
She's not a prostitute. Susan Weber, white, medium frame, blonde hair, 20 years, and pretty enough to cause her some troubles. Have you seen her?
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not used to giving out information about my guests to the first person who happens by. People come here to have a place where no one can find them, and not just for a place where to sleep. And I try to help them with that as much as I can.
Come on, don't make a fuss. Tell me where I can find Ms. Weber.
Sorry, but you won't get anywhere by being pushy.
Tell me where I can find the girl. Kasih tahu aku di mana si gadis. You mess have a good reason to call this hotel last heaven. Kamu pasti punya imajinasi yang bagus untuk memanggil hotel ini surga terakhir. Forget about it, lupakan saja. Bayangin.
Tell me where I can find the girl.
I've already told you that you won't get anywhere in this way.
You must have a good imagination to call this hotel Last Heaven.
No fantasies or sentimentalities. They're not for me. At least not anymore. Well, this hotel belonged to my brother, Louis Fitzgerald Heaven. There were 9 of us, and he was the youngest. And that's why people called him the Last Heaven. When he bought the hotel, he didn't have any doubts about what to call it. At that time, this place was falling apart, but Louis was sure he could turn it into a good hotel. And he made it.
How come it's you running it now?
My brother can't take care of it anymore. In October 1926, some redneck who missed the good old days of slavery refused to pay his 3-day rent for the room. He said that he would have never given money to a Negro. When my brother threatened to call the police, the guy pulled out a gun and pulled the trigger. Shot him in the guts. My brother died almost immediately. Even though he was small, he never let anyone to push him around. And what we all thought of as a quality eventually turned out to be what killed him. And the hotel stayed closed for years, and it was I who reopened it 5 years later, but without my brother, it wasn't the same hotel anymore.
Did the police get the killer?
Now, you already know the answer. One day, great men will be able to change how things are, and there won't be any more hatred between blacks and whites.
Nowadays, they name streets in New York after these great men. And when that happens, it means they didn't meet with a happy ending. Forget about it.
Now, whatever you want.
This job probably doesn't pay too much. I'm sure that with a little encouragement, he would tell me more.
Nanti keluar aja nih.
It's closed, and surely... I can't go there. The gate is locked. I can't go there. The gate is locked. I can't go there. The gate is locked. There's a dumpster there. There's a dumpster there. I can't go there. The gate is locked. There's a dump... I can't go there. The gate is locked. It's closed. I have no intention of leaving without taking a few pictures of Harvey Weber's runaway daughter. It's fine where it is. I think I can do without it.
Find suicide in the underwater. Usually that's when someone like the other accident can like wipe off the other katanya bakal ada penjelasan. I have a question to you.
Son, what else can I do for you?
Mana nggak ada coy. Nggak ada.
Forget about it.
Now, whatever you want.
This job probably doesn't pay. The Second Life of Miss Gray, a film by Howard Paul, starring Vivian Leight. Vivian Leight, that's the same name that Harvey Weber gave me. From what he told me, his daughter greatly admires that actress.
Ngomong lagi.
Son, what else can I do for you?
Tell me,
I've already.
You-
Well, there was when he
how come
in October. He said when shot him, even though he and the whole.
did the police?
Oh, you are one day.
Now it. Forget about it.
Now, whatever you want.
This job probably doesn't pay too much. I'm sure that with a little encouragement, he would tell me more. Sitting down.
Son,
Forget.
now whatever.
This job probably.
Gimana sih?
Vivian Leight. That's the same. I think I can do without it. Sitting down.
Son,
Nggak ada namanya.
Tell me where I can.
I've already.
You-
No, there was when he
How come it?
my in October night. He said that he would when my shot him, even though and the whole.
Did the police?
One day,
Now it. tell me.
I've already...
Forget about it.
Ah, whatever.
This job probably doesn't pay too much. I'm sure that with a little encouragement, he would tell me more. It's my car. Besides my investigator's license, it's the only thing I have. I have no intention of leaving without taking a few pictures of Harvey Weber's runaway daughter. I have better things to do than rummage through dumpsters. It's closed, and surely not for a holiday. Mailbox. Too bad my old pen pal died of loneliness a few years ago. I'd have happily sent him something. It's my car. Besides my investigator's license. It's better to stay on the side. It's fine where it is. It looks like not even the shiny world of show business has managed to escape the grasp of the Great Depression. One of the many walk-up doors. I don't have a reason to get in. One of the many walk-up doors that carry... One of the many... I don't have a reason. I'm not going to pick up every object that I find around. The door to the porter's lodge.
I'm here. No.
A wastebasket full of every kind of junk that can be produced in a hotel. I'd rather not. Sitting down and there are some candies in this bowl.
You shouldn't take those candies. They've been there for years.
I'll take my chances. I've put worse in my stomach. I'll keep it with me. There's no way I'm eating it, since I'd like to avoid getting dysentery. I think I can...
Hey, you. That's the...
I'm looking for...
Well... Hey, you. That...
I'm look...
Well, who is...
Sitting down.
Son, what else can I do for you?
Forget.
Whatever you...
This job probably... The subway. At this hour of night, because of the faces that you see in it, it looks more like a state prison. I'd rather walk than get in that jalopy. This theater was one of the landmarks of the Harlem Renaissance, the movement that, a few years ago, led to the explosion of Afro-American culture in the United States. That's a crazy idea. Fat Tommy's Laundry. Like the fact that some fat guy is washing my clothes is going to make me feel more certain of the results. That's a crazy idea.
Son,
Tell me,
I've already...
you must have...
No, when he...
How come?
My bro, he's went shot even in the whole... No, you one day...
Now it... Tell...
I've already...
Forget it.
No, whatever.
This job probably...
Hey, you. Where do you... That...
I'm looking...
Well...
One of the many walk. I don't have a It's better to stay on the sidewalk. Get That should be Susan's hotel room window. But before doing anything, I should be sure. There's a dumpster there. A gate, the cheapest way to keep away the bums from the dumpsters at the end of the alley. There's a dumpster there. There's a dumpster there. I can't go there. There's a dumpster there. I can't go there. I can't go there. The gate is locked. I can't go there. The gate is locked. The theater's service entrance. This is probably where they load and unload the materials for the performances. I can't go there. The gate is locked. That ladder could be useful. I can't go. The door must lead into the theater. I definitely can't get there from here. Sitting down.
Son? Now what?
This job
Astaga, kemana lagi nih, woi?
It's my car. I have no intention of leaving without taking a few pictures of Harvey. The subway at this hour of night because of... I'd rather walk than get in that jalopy. Just a pile. I have better things to do than rummage through dumpsters. The Athena Theater. I've heard about it. I believe it's considered to be like a temple for black music. A temple that only whites can go to, of course. Rather pointless. Last Heaven Hotel. A curious name for a hotel in Harlem. From the information that I got, this is where Harvey Weber's stepdaughter is. Rather pointless. Sitting down.
Son?
You must.
No. When he...
How come it's...
He's went shot even...
Did the police...
Oh,
Now it... Tell me.
I've...
Tell me.
I've...
Forget about it.
Whatever you want.
This job probably doesn't pay too much. I'm sure that with a little encouragement, he would tell me more. Second Life of Miss Gray, a film by Howard Paul, starring Vivian Leight. Vivian Leight, that's the same name that Harvey Weber gave me. From what he told me, his daughter greatly admires that actress. It's fine where it is.
Son, what else can I do for you?
You must have a good...
When he...
How come it...
He's went shot even in the one day.
Now it... For...
Whatever.
This job probably... The Second Life of Miss Gray, a film by Howard Paul, starring Vivian Leight. Vivian Leight, that's the same name that Harvey Weber gave me. From what he told me, his daughter greatly admires that actress. Fat Tommy's Laundry. Like the fact that some fat guy is washing my clothes is going to make me feel more certain of the results. Last Heaven Hotel. A curious name for a hotel in Harlem. From the information that I got, this is where Harvey Weber's stepdaughter is.
Son, what else can I do for you?
You must have a good imagination.
No fantasies or sentimental. This hotel belonged to my... There were 9 of us. He was the young... When he bought the hotel, at that time...
How come it...
My brother, in October 19th, he said that he would have never given money to a Negro. When my brother threatened to call the police, the guy shot him in the guts. Even though he was small, he never let anyone... And the hotel stayed...
Did the police...
One day...
Nowadays, they name streets in New York after these great... Tell me...
I've already told you that you won't...
Forget about it.
Whatever.
This job probably doesn't pay too much. I'm sure that with a little encouragement, he would tell me more. There are photographs of black musicians hanging everywhere, probably jazz players. There are photographs sitting down.
Son? What?
The Second Life of Miss Gray, a film by Howard Paul, starring Vivian Leight. Vivian Leight, that's the same name that Harvey Weber gave me. From what he told me, his daughter greatly admires that actress. The Second Life of Miss Vivian... It's fine where... I think I can do without it. It's fine where it is. The Second Life... Sitting down and reading the newspaper. I should have been a reception clerk. I would have certainly been healthier.
Son, what else can I do for you?
Coba cari walkhtrough dulu ya. Itu yang saya mau putar aja. Coba cari di YouTube nih. Ada saya juga di YouTube nih.
Forget about it.
Now, whatever you want.
This job. About 25 bucks. 10 bucks should be more than enough for some information. These might make you change your mind.
Money to that must be worn.
Enough for...
You know, lately, a lot of people like you have come by. They ask questions, look for people. Once, all it took was a couple of years of recession to turn New York into a cesspool. I wonder where this city's going to end up.
Where it always has. Nowhere.
Ah, you're always headed somewhere. Good or bad, you always have a direction. The day that New York will be rotten through and through, that will be the day that the good God himself will come down to crush it.
Don't count on that. I know people in this city who would manage to bribe your good God with a couple of well-aimed compliments.
Son, I guess you're not a believer.
I believe in whiskey, and in all those things that I can explain in a day.
Well, without faith, it's impossible to survive in this city. Everyone needs something to believe in.
Probably I just don't have anything worth believing in yet. Anyway, let's end this catechism lesson, and tell me where I can find the girl.
You said her name is Susan Weber?
Susan Weber, with 2 B's.
Susan Weber. Oh, you gave me money in exchange for information, but who says that I have any?
Dannazione, you must have a list with the names of your guests.
As I told you earlier, this hotel is a place where half the tenants are poor devils trying to get away from something. They usually don't give their real names. 100 John Smiths, a dozen George Washingtons, even a couple of Charlie Chaplins pass through this hotel.
So there is no room under the name Susan Weber?
That's right, son. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. If you want, you can take your money back.
Keep it. I'm sure it'll come in handy. My investigator's license, 20 bucks. I don't see how I could... These are my lockpicking tools. These trinkets have come in handy more than once. Valuable information is often the best hidden one. These are my lockpicking tools. These trinkets... It's the camera Greta loaned me. Mine... About 15 bucks. The keys of the car, of the office. A candy that's better left in its aluminum wrapper. The guy at the hotel says it's really old.
Oke, kita cukup sudahi dulu untuk malam ini karena sudah berjalan 45 menit ya. Saya juga udah puyeng tadi muter-muter nggak ketemu. Untung aja ada walkhtrough di YouTube. Jadi selesai nih satu masalah, tinggal masalah yang lain paling. Yaudah, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.